Hey everybody, welcome to the first Wednesday video of March for Fat 50 and running a marathon. I'm Topher. About 3.5 years ago, I survived a heart attack. At my 1-year checkup, I spoke with my cardiologist and resolved that at the age of 50, I was going to run a marathon. This is my channel where I chart the progress and my failures as I change my life from being an almost 300-pound sedentary man to someone who's capable mentally and physically of running a marathon at the age of 50. So, well, this week has been there's been a lot of stuff going on this past week. Not the least of which is the fact that I managed to somehow gain 0.2 pounds. And you know, normally this would be a time when I might fall into a pity party, or I might start laughing in order to overcome the fact that I was becoming depressed over this. But you know what, gang? I've decided I'm not allowing the scale to depress me anymore. I'm not even going to pay any attention to the scale. If I will in fact put the measurement from the scale up every week like I have been, and I'll report it here on the video, and I'll put it up on the blog, and I'll show you the picture. But obviously the scale is not how I need to measure my progress. Now, the scale might work fine for other people, but clearly it's simply not the way that I'm going to be able to see how much progress, how much failure, where I need to improve. The scale is not helping me in any way, shape, or form. It's a bad measure, in fact, of how well I'm doing, because the week prior to that, I managed to gain 1.5 pounds. Now, where I see actual proof is in clothing, is in photographs. Nancee took a photograph of me the other day, and she'll put it up in the graphics, and you will see, well, I will see, that it's the thinnest that I have looked in a picture in years, and I mean years, possibly even 10 years, okay? This belt that I'm wearing right now, see how much excess I have on this belt? I didn't used to have this much excess. When I left Vegas in November, I didn't have this much excess on this belt. The reason I have this much excess out on this belt also is that these pants are getting so big they barely stay on me. Another thing about this is that this shirt I'm wearing right now is folded over right here. If I didn't, I would have large amounts of material ballooning out on the sides, because since I've left Vegas in November, it's grown. It's grown because I've shrank. So obviously, I'm making progress. This is clear. This is obvious. This couldn't be more photographically evident. And I'm tired of trying to use the scale as a measure of how that's doing. So instead I'm using the measurements that Nancee took of me this morning. As of this morning, I've got a 19-inch neck, a 50-inch waist, 50-inch chest, 19-inch neck, 50-inch chest, 51-inch waist, and 50-inch hips. So I'm basically a straight line down. But I will tell you this, that I feel as though I've got a better attitude on the whole thing. And that has a great deal to do with this book right here, The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. Now, my friend David McBee, who I will do the honor of putting a link to his channel down below, he makes a very valid point that suggesting books to people can not only be pretentious, it can be pushy. And I get that. I do get that. But I also think when a book has done you well, you need to let other people know about it. And this book has really done me well. Now, if you want to know if I've actually successfully pulled off my miracle morning routine, no, I haven't. How long has it taken me to not get there? 2 years. All right? I'm still working on it. That's what this channel is about. If you're the sort of person who experiences progress quickly, then honestly this channel isn't for you. I wish you well, and you know, if you ever want to dispel how the secret to how to do that, that'd be great. But this channel is for those of us who are having struggle with damn near everything. Everything seems to be a fight. Everything seems to be an uphill battle. That's what this channel is for. If you want to go so far as to call me a loser and the people who I'm trying to help losers, fine. I'm a loser and so are they. But that's where I am in this whole journey, folks. I'm at a point where I'm seeing progress, but I'm not seeing anything in the way of the regular measurements, the regular means by which we show our progress, that we plan our progress. So I have to set my own course. I have to set my own path, and that's what this whole channel was about. It wasn't about trying to follow everybody else's path. Everybody else's path and following all the dietary aids and all those other things, all the standard exercise and health routines that I was supposed to be following, They didn't work for me before, and they're not going to work for me now. It's just plain as day. So I've got to figure out a whole new system, and I got to get a whole new attitude, and I think I'm ready for it. So I can't remember whether it was the Pointer Sisters or Patti LaBelle who sang the song "I Got a New Attitude," but I tell you what, I do. I've got a new attitude, and I think that's where I'm headed with this whole thing, guys. And I hope that that's where all of you are headed too. So if you have the struggle, if it feels like everything is a struggle, from finances to finding a job to just self-improvement all around, whether it's losing weight or holding true to what you said you were going to do, welcome to this channel. You have found your tribe. Alright guys, remember, only by taking care of ourselves first are we capable of taking care of others. Until next week, signing off, Topher.